Well, it looks like our neighbor had his property marked out, so we're gonna see where the property lines actually are. In weird spots, I'm gonna be upset because then we were sold the land that we were told we were. Deer trails. They're coming right up here. They don't care. So we'll see. So based off of his description, this portion of the swamp would be on his land if he was correct. And so far I'm not seeing any signs of markings, and I almost slipped on my ass on this ice. But it looks like right where we marked the no trespassing sign is perfect with what the forester marked. This is about perfect for what we were seeing. So this is perfect. Right on the property line. There's absolutely no issues then. I love this. So this has honestly been a big relief, actually seeing this marked out by an actual forester, because quite honestly I was done arguing with our neighbor. But with exactly how it's marked out, it's right in line with where our private property sign is actually laid out. So this couldn't have happened any better after all the headaches that he started with us. So I'm glad to see this, to be honest. So small win for the Cimarostes. That's some interesting poop right there. Well, I started my nature hike of what's our property line, and it actually kind of extends it a little bit further than what we initially thought. So now we actually have true connections down and up these hills, which are actually beautiful. So I've just been following the ribbons, all the tape, and just walking through it at this point. I'm unsure if he did his property or if he paid to do ours. So we didn't have to pay the money to a forester to mark it ourselves. But yeah, this is fantastic. There's some more poop. This had to have been done within the last week or so. This might become my way to my hunting area. Yeah, there's some more markings. There's the next set there. This is honestly perfect. Up, straight pipe Jeep. Tony must be on his way up already. He's in a straight pipe Jeep. But yeah, I just love our land. This we've probably assumed was his property, honestly, at one point. But it actually is ours. Right now, anything to the right of the ribbons and the painted line is our property, which is fucking awesome. Because I don't think I've been on this part of the land yet. But this is just a good spot. This might become a bow hunting area after everything's been done with. I'm waiting to start finding some of our trail that we started marking if we got anywhere close to it, to the sedge. But I'm hoping we did not. Oop, that's all shooken up. Oh, they really marked it every couple feet. Suppose they kind of have to when it's this thick. All right, now this gets a little swampy. Unsure if this is a natural little spring-fed creek or it's just standing water, but either way, it's kind of nice. Oh, excuse me. Just a nice casual walk. So I just walked off of the property line a little bit, and I just decided to walk out to one of our bluffs to see if I can see where we started clearing, which should be roughly right down in that area is one of our trails that comes in and runs adjacent. So this is significantly off. It's probably about 40 yards away from the property line, which I think is about perfect. Nothing for us to worry about. All right, back to hiking. I'll chip back in when I see something cool. But what I just got done saying, and I'll say it again, is we found a bearing tree which shows a corner of one of the properties. It's our neighbors, and everything that we've been doing appears to be about 40 yards in from the property line. So we are well within legal rights of what we're doing, since we took ours out of the CFA and we're not knocking down any of his trees. So fantastic. All right, I'm to the northern point of the land, and I believe I'm at where I'm hunting, if not very close to it. I'll know if I have anything marked out right here, if there's any ribbon or not. A lot of animal activity. I'm not sure if you can see that from there. Yeah, this is definitely where we were. Yeah, this is exactly where we were. This is awesome. I think that's still our land over there, but I don't have OnX on my phone running at this point, so I'm not 100% sure. But I know this is completely on the land because I remember climbing this over the winter. And this is a great view. Fuck yeah. Big win. Yeah, this is exactly where we were. I might have to make this into a nice path. But this is good enough for now, as long as I don't slip on my fucking ass. Sweet. Let me see if I can find some of our ribbons that we laid out. Yep, there's one right there. Sweet. This is awesome. Everything that we did was on our land. Yes. Looking at the map here, we're right here right now. I'm going to be making my way over to this area here, which is where my brother hunts, to make a complete loop. So we'll see. Hopefully there's an easy path. I don't want to mark anything until I actually know that there's a decent trail going over to where my brother is. Something that's not super thick or super swampy, but I'm kind of just trying to follow some general trail that's already been made by the winters or the deer that's been walking them already. So we'll see if I can find anything good. I don't like these little dens that appear anywhere. Just get one ready to go, just in case. Oh, this is cool. I just got into the cedar swamp. I don't think I've been in here yet. So this is beautiful. It's like a whole different area on our land. And just like that, I'm back into the normal forest. This is so cool. It's definitely dark in here sooner than I expected, but this is a very thick cedar swamp. Oh, this is awesome. This gives a lot of hope for making trails through here. Maybe not through here because this is going to be really soft in the summertime. I'm going to have to find one that goes around this outskirts. That's the only option that I could think of that makes sense for an ATV, a loop, not a... Holy crap, I don't know if the camera could pick it up, but this is a highway of deer traffic. I think I'm walking in on one of my brother's shooting lanes. This feels very familiar. And if not, well, I don't know the land good enough anymore. And it's been too long since I walked it. Yeah, I feel like I'm right on the outskirts of the shooting lanes. Yep. Yes, we are. That was also a secondary goal of what I was looking for while walking through, was to hopefully find some sort of a shed. Oh well. That was a nice casual walk that I took, and it proved everything that we needed to see, and it was all positive. It was more or less a surprise to see that they marked it, or that he went through the extent of getting his land surveyed, and it just perfectly proved him incorrect throughout this whole ordeal. Only so much we can do. But this is at least hopefully the end of whatever we have to deal with our neighbor. Now it's just time to walk back to the camper and actually get all set up for tonight, and possibly see my brother in about 4 hours. Sweet. And with that, I think I'm going to celebrate this walk without you guys, and I'm going to have another beer.